Flawed thinking gets property buyers out all the time. And here's one example: making offers for the wrong reasons. Now, I heard about a family. They'd found a home that they all wanted to live in. When I say all, we're talking 3 generations of family. Saw this great opportunity to have multi-generational living. Now, it might be the way of the future, but the problem is they had a house to sell, and they had to sell it in order to be able to buy the new property. But they didn't really want to sell their house unless they could get the new property, and their finance wouldn't allow them to hold both. So you can start to get an idea about how this is quite a dangerous situation. If they end up buying the new property and they've overestimated what their own home is worth, they could financially be in an absolute pickle. If they don't get that new property, but they end up selling their own property and they find themselves homeless, and this idea of multi-generational living doesn't come off, and they're finding themselves having to buy another home, pay stamp duty, moving costs, etc., 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 unnecessarily, well, you can see how that can send them in an absolute bind. Now, if they really want to go ahead with this property, they are then talking about making an offer before the auction purely so they can get certainty and so that they can get their own property on the market. But it's dangerous. One of the things that I would always suggest in this situation is they've got to find out the fire sale price for their place. They have to do all their prices on an absolute giveaway, because if they get caught out, if they get stuck with 2 properties, they might end up losing everything. So flawed thinking, they get focused on this idea, the dream, and it's a wonderful dream, but if they don't stay firmly founded and grounded in reality, they could end up losing everything. And this is just one of 100 ways that property buyers can save money if they just change their thinking.